welcome to System Z100. This is part 3. If you haven't watched the other parts, you can find them on my channel. Please subscribe, just so you can keep it up to date with the videos that I do. This one, I'm going back to show you a structure pattern from part 1, which has actually happened. A similar one has happened again. So can you see that squarish pattern? So a couple of Wednesdays ago, 8th of September 2021, we had numbers 3, 4, 13, 14, 38, 56. Now you can see straight away there's another square there. Just bring that up to show you. You see? So that was on the 13th of September. Let me just talk you through some of the draws that have come out since this one. Okay, so on Saturday the 11th of September we had 2, 13, 38, 42, 42 and 52. So one number missing there, 2, 13, 54. Okay. So this one probably got about 3 close together there, but if you remember from part 2, I was discussing a lot of this goes on 3 in a row. Okay, and then you've got some on the edges, which I talk about in part 2. So let's go to coming up to some recent ones. 15th of September and 15th of September 2021 we had 20, 24, 25, 27, 34, 37. Now again, so I'll just highlight some of these so make it more visually better. So you can pretty much see the lines, the structures. The lines are close together, structures pretty much compact. So going on to Saturday 18th of September 2021, this draw I'm going to do next on line E is a must win. 15 million. It was a 15 million jackpot. It was a must win. So there would have been a lot of people playing this one. 19, 32, 44, 45, 52, 53. Now I'm just going to highlight this one like I did with the others. Okay, let's have a look at each one. Looks like a set of houses, yeah. So looks like a block of flats on each one, doesn't it? Well, if you remember on part 2 I talked to you about the where the numbers are kind of always in a row, close together. Kind of looks like they're computer generated numbers, because the way human beings normally, or the way we naturally pick numbers would be, I think I had a ticket from last time, do I still have it? No. Would be kind of like this. that was just to pick some numbers on a ticket. That's if I'm in a rush, definitely I'll just be ticking them or picking a lucky dip, which lucky dip's probably more random than the numbers that are coming out, because you can see from these structures that they're pretty close together. So what does that mean? So you can see from these patterns that the numbers selected are actually showing that the patterns are avoiding, I'd say, natural patterns, natural sequences that the public would select. It's difficult to talk about random and accuse the National Lottery of being a setup and things like that without having actual proof. Does this prove that the lottery is a setup, or is that just destiny? Is that just fate that these numbers have just come out in the patterns that they have? If we're picking numbers randomly, like this one here, we need to maybe put a bit more thought and see if we can catch the numbers. What I would advise you is maybe pick numbers mixture, pick some around the edges, pick some close together, like in this one, pick maybe 2 numbers in a row here. It'll probably increase your chances of winning. But if it's a computer program that's selecting and operating the numbers to come out, that select numbers that haven't been, numbers and patterns that the public haven't selected, to make sure nobody wins, to make sure it rolls over, or to limit the amount of winners they have. Who knows why it could be this way, but from these patterns you can pretty much see that there's a question mark if it's random. I'll keep posting these videos because these patterns, these close together patterns, maybe need more explaining. Maybe you can't see right now what I'm talking about. And why this ticket is showing what it's showing. And why does this ticket even matter when you can select numbers other ways? This ticket's actually showing us that something's not right here, you know? Something for numbers to be selected close together all the time. Now in gambling, a house always wins, but if they've got a program that's helping them win. If you have any questions or if you want to get in touch, just leave a comment down in the YouTube box. But for this video, you can pretty much see the common structures. So you can see from this ticket, this is the ticket that we did in part 2. Yeah, a lot of the patterns were around the edges. That one's pretty much a straight line there. You've got a bunch of numbers there. Got 2 there, 2 there. But let's have a look. Edge. Here you've got a few, about 3 numbers on the edges. Oh no, 4 numbers around the edge, including that way. Yeah, this is on that edge. So you can pretty much see what's going on there. Yeah, as well. So next week's video we'll talk about how we can maybe win more money if we put more thought into picking these numbers. Okay, I'll talk to you next week. Thanks, bye.